Well, hello, beautiful people and design lovers. Welcome back to Creating with Mimi. And do I have a treat for you guys today? I am uber excited about this setup for Christmas this year, and this will be my main table. I'm so excited. I think I've had some dreams about this, and I'm just praying that it turns out exactly like I have envisioned. There will be two looks, right? One look would be my everyday, and then the second look, I'm gonna turn it up a notch. So let's get started. I cannot wait to share with you guys what I've come up with. All right, I'm going to start with the outer areas for this first look and tackle the perimeter because that sets the tone for what we're doing interior, and each individual space, I departmentalize it as such. This command strip has been up here for 2 years, so shout out to command strip. I have not taken it down, honestly. I'm gonna place a wreath here on this in the center for sure. But the difference is I don't want the red berries. So I'm going to take the red berries and cut them out. This wreath is battery operated as soon as I can find the switch here. I literally just took this apart to see it, and now I still don't see it. So you can turn the light on, you can place it on timer, or you can turn it off. And I just love these battery operated lights. You can put it on a timer, which would be even better if I could use the remote control. This is a tip as to how you can beef up some of your old wreaths. And this one is very picket, and this is old, but I'm gonna use what I already have. It's battery operated. I'm not even sure that I'll place batteries in it because I don't necessarily need it. You're gonna take a wreath, an old wreath, and then you're gonna take a wreath that is a little bit more festive or colorful, and you're gonna put those wreaths on top of each other, just like that. And then you're going to hang the wreath. How are you going to place them on top? Attach them. You're going to take some floral wire, and then you're just going to tie them. You only need to really tie it at the top and the bottom, or in a couple of areas. Naturally, they'll cling together because of the stems. But I want to make sure that it doesn't fall off while I'm entertaining. So I'll place one at the top, and I don't even need one at the bottom. I just want to make sure that it is affixed. Now you're getting that green that you need coming through, opposed to just something that is plain. This elevates it. You have that Christmas green, you're creating texture and you're creating contrast, and it looks amazing. It really does look amazing. I am going to hang my center wreath first. Amazing. I just love Christmas time. OMG. Okay, so now I have the trio that it just encloses this. The person still can sit down and not have to worry about hitting their head with the wreath, or you can raise it. I like that center focal point. This one obviously is all of them are battery operated, but I have batteries inside of this. I'm not even sure that I will light it. The only other thing is I'll probably add just a ribbon coming in the center of this, just that chocolate ribbon, because everything else and what we've done in the past, what we've done everywhere else, has that chocolate flow. So I do want to continue on with my chocolate flow, and I'll add a ribbon, keeping it simple, just simple. This ribbon is purposefully non-wired, and it's just the main, look at that, oh, just the simplicity of the ribbon. And you want it to seem like, you know, back in the day before we had wired ribbon. And it's supposed to be kind of like, just no fuss, but I will turn these around. I love that. Just messy, simplistic, and elegant. Well, I suspend something from the ceiling all the time, I think every year, but this year I'm gonna suspend candles. And these are battery operated candles, but the other part that I love about it is it's remote control. Everything needs to be on a remote control. So I'm going to suspend these, and I'm using fishing wire so that you won't see it. It's almost invisible. You can barely see the wire hanging from this. And I think it's going to create such a magical effect from the ceiling above down below, because on the tablescape, it is going to be absolutely gorgeous. If I could celebrate today, I would celebrate today, because this table will probably be the best setting that I have ever created, I think. I don't know, in my head it is, but let's just see. All right, guys. The candles are up. It seems like it took forever, but it did not. And the outside, I've got my wreaths going on the outer perimeters. This is something that I picked up earlier this year. It is a gorgeous cotton runner, and it has a texture, a small texture. It's white, obviously off-white. It's not completely white, but all right, let me stop for a second, because let's talk about the candles. The idea for the candles were to have it just magical, and I'm showing you guys inserts of what it looks like when the lights are on, when the lights are off, and it's remote control, right? The only thing that I'm missing is a timer. I think there is a timer. Let's see. It is remote control, and it has a timer. You can do 2 hours, up to 8 hours. You can dim the lights, you can brighten the lights, and yeah, it has a flickering effect. I absolutely love, 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 love this. I raised my existing chandelier so that the center stage would be the candle lights, and they are taking center stage. So we're going to continue on. I'm going to finish this today. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. I'm starting off with this table runner. I am using these gorgeous chargers that I picked up at Crate and Barrel, and I believe I've already shown these to you guys. And I'm gonna set this table up today for 8. Yeah, so let's get started with that. Today I'm using them as a charger and not necessarily a plate. You can use these as an oversized plate like I will be doing this year for gumbo. On New Year's Day, we always do gumbo. So I want to position where my plates are going to be before I actually start placing the Norfolk garland, because that is going to meander throughout since it is Christmas and I want to use it. This is that gorgeous Norfolk garland that I did in the living room on the fireplace. This is just one piece, but look how thick and lush this is. One piece, and it's just lush. Oh my, and it's heavy. It's just a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I fluffed it up a little bit. I'll probably need to fluff it even more once I get it on the table, but I want to place it on the table. Ooh, it's pretty spectacular, pretty spectacular. Everything is on a wire, so you can twist it the way that you need in order to display it best for your setting. See how it's twisted up? I'm going to turn that back around. Okay, there's something that I'm going to place in the center. So I'm going to make sure I have enough room for that. So I'm going to meander it just a little bit. This is so thick and lush. I have another piece that I was going to add in here, but child, I don't even think I need it. It's just gorgeous. I will add in twinkle lights because everything is more magical with twinkle lights, right? It just sets the mood. These are on remote control. I used them last year, and I think the year before that. I typically untwist them completely. To me, I find that the easiest way to apply them to whatever it is that I'm using, because this wire is so fine and it's so that it can become invisible. You can still see it a little bit, but it's very fine. It is not as thick as most Christmas lights, but it's not difficult to remove either. So I will start at this end, and I'll tuck the battery pack away. These are on remote control, and they have a timer, so you can use them for your dinner party, and you can just turn them on up to 8 hours. I've laid my lights on the table, and now I'm gonna get these plates. I'm excited about the plates. I might be a plate girl. You know how some people are shoe girls or purse girls? I think I'm a plate girl because I love a beautiful plate setting. And look at these gorgeous scallop white plates. They're scalloped, and I'll show you guys. Ooh. And they're simply just gorgeous on top of these large chargers. Okay, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. This is just so gorgeous. A few of you guys asked when I'm actually serving, do I move the centerpiece? And the answer to that is it just really depends on what the centerpiece looks like, how big it is. Sometimes, most times I don't. I just leave the centerpiece and I try to position that centerpiece whereas it's not in the way in front or on the side most times. This centerpiece, I think this is the first time I'm using this centerpiece here, so I'm not even sure what's going to happen or how it's going to look, but we'll see. It's going to look good. I shouldn't say that. It's going to look good. Next up, I have these gorgeous napkins that are brown, and I made these napkins. This particular napkin, I'm just sitting it inside of the plate. I've already made some, and what I will do, since I didn't make them on camera today, I'll film it separately and insert how I made them and they're gorgeous. I chose the color brown because brown is the color that we're having for the season, and almost everything in this space has some type of brown undertone. I've shared these glasses with you guys, and a few of you have already purchased them because they are gorgeous and well worth it. I'm going to just place the glass inside of the napkin, and it's going to sit on the plate inside the napkin, and it just looks amazing this way. Totally amazing. It's just something different, another technique that you can use to elevate your decor. I've wrapped the napkin in the brown velvet ribbon, which it just looks stunning this way. The next thing I will add to this gorgeous tablescape is pearls. I want to take pearls and place them, just drop them ever so slightly. Uh-oh, we got a runaway pearl on the plates, on top of the napkins. It is a subtle, subtle touch, but so impactful for the beauty of the space. I will be adding, I guess my second theme would be pearls this year. I've used quite a bit of pearls in the decor this year, and that I can say would be my second outside of the deers, because the deers took center stage all season. The deers took center stage. That's gorgeous. So just a little bit of the pearls. I did say that pearls took the second stage. Look at these gorgeous floating pearls. I mean, stunning. And I'm going to sit them throughout the table, just in different places. Just stunning. This side, I mean, they're just beautiful. Beautiful. Don't worry, I will link all that I can link below for you guys. But this, and I'm only placing, I think I'm placing 4. Look at this. Uh-oh, I'm spilling it. Just what it does to decor, to add floating pearls. And you can do all white. I have clear, I have gold, and then I have white. I should have probably added more, but I did not. You guys know I love a good candle, so we are gonna have floating candles this year. Now, these hurricanes, I buy them by the case. I will definitely link them, and they come in handy because you can place just a candle inside. I'm using them for the floating pearls, and I'm gonna float some candles. These look so beautiful when they're lit. I mean, they just look gorgeous. How many more do I need? I need 2 more. This table is almost complete, and she is looking gorgeous. I have a new candle holder, and I want to share that with you guys. This is just stunning, and I'll just strategically place them. Ooh, everything looks good under candlelight. These are remote control operated, and again on a timer. All right, now I want to address the garland. And I'm going to just strategically place a few of these large, that is so pretty. Oh, it's just gorgeous. The large pearl gumdrops in the garland. I'll just slide them through. It's not that big of a deal. Open it up and slide this through here. You talk about a gorgeous table setting. And then I want to meander it. That is so gorgeous. Just placing it here on the table, maybe 1 or 2 more. It just adds so much character to the table to create that contrast. There's so many things going on this table that it's no one thing that is standing out. I've created a simply stunning tablescape. Absolutely stunning. All right, this is opening up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna fix that. Put that right there. I'm decorating from the back side, and I'm neglecting the front a little bit, just a little bit. So I want to address that. Color-wise, I'm keeping it pretty neutral, but I am adding contrast. That looks really good. I'm gonna turn on the lights, light the candles, and then give you guys a spin around as to what this tablescape looks like. I think it's simply stunning, gorgeous. This table is going to dazzle at night. It is going to dance. It really is going to dance at night. Just look at the way this table is glistening with the crystal and the pearls. I can go on and on and on. Okay, let me stop. Well, guys, if you like this type of content, go ahead and hit that like button or subscribe. We would love to have you join the community of design lovers, because over here we love everything design, color, fabulosity, and making your home your own utopia. Until next time, make every single day a great day. If you like this video, hit that like button or subscribe. You will be notified each time there is a new upload. Until next time, make every day a great day.